So, yes, let's go and delve back into my trip over to Thailand. We'll skip through and I'll show you some of the awesome moments of my trip here. So yeah, it started with the direct flight over to Bangkok, and this is where it all began at the duty free there. We were all set to depart, bound for another holiday with my my lovely wife Pia. Year of the Horse. Oscar was raring to go on his Jetstar flight, and we left with a pint of Sapporo in my hand. So always got a beer in my hand. If you aren't new to if you're new to the channel, I do like to have a cold bevy. The Perth Terminal 1 departures. All right, we've got a quick ad break. For those on Twitch, newscast update. Hype train has left the station with Sidebangers at the helm. Nightbot's shaking it up with a dance party in chat. For those eyeing those sweet Twitch drops, a quick reminder from Nightbot to keep track, and Sidebangers is rallying the troops, shouting to the Bloods with a resounding sheesh. Let's see if the extraction or humiliation today. Hashtag Sidebangers Raiders. That's right, chat. We're playing Arc Raiders tonight. You just joined us. I was showing you guys some photos from my latest holiday. So caught up with my dad over in Bangkok, and the holiday was ready to begin. And of course, we caught a AirAsia flight, my first AirAsia flight in a while, over to Konsi Tamarat. That guy's getting out of the way pretty quickly there. And yeah, picked up the Velos Sport from the airport, and eating some lovely food there, Oscar. Our first noodles. Dad was surprised. He was having time of the world. He had wonton soup, and Pitchy, well, she was just glad to be back in Thailand. Yeah, so we made our way to Pak Panang, my wife's hometown, and it was a beautiful city, very hot, sunny. Had some lunch together with her family. Lovely girls there. Look at Bye Toey. Beautiful smile there. Bye Toey. And Oscar, he loved his pomelo. He had some pomelo fruit from the local vendor. And of course, Pak Panang. Selfie in front of the sign there at Pak Panang. Yes, it was the view from my hotel room in Pak Panang. And had a very special moment there with Oscar.
Right, there you go.
He got to release a turtle.
Maybe a bit closer to the water. There you go. Ah, there he goes.
I'll tell you, the joy of teaching Oscar that, absolutely priceless. And yeah, we made merit a few times. Even Dad got in on the action there at Pak Panang. Oscar making merit as well too. So yeah, Dad had a great holiday with us, repping the Walking Street tea in Pak Panang. It actually really suits him, that color. Some Hainanese chicken rice, and yes, those green things are chili. Of course, the Thai iced coffee as well. Itchy mixing up a storm there. Yeah, it's very good. Oscar's thinking, did I just get some chili in my mouth? Oscar thinking about it. All right, let's get the next song. Ramesses B, Full Force. So lovely lunch with Pia. And of course, a trip to Pakpanang wouldn't be complete without going across the river on the 1 cent, the 1 baht boat. Basically about 1 cent. Well, 1 baht's less than a cent, really. It's a fraction of a cent. Of course, the Chinese New Year, all the lanterns were out. Looking very, very sunny. Took Oscar for a walk on the beach there. Very nice. Checking out the local prawn farm. One of Pitchy's school friends. Look at Oscar, hands on the hips, like he's a bloody prawn farmer. So yeah, in Thailand they have these lakes where they farm prawns. You got to keep the water aerated if you're wondering what they are. And yeah, we were checking it out. Oscar loved the hands on the hips. Of course, this is the food that feeds the prawns. All done. We were checking out the operations. Thanks to, like I said, Pitchy's school friend showing us around the farm. And of course, the food had some lab moo, which of course is spicy pork. And a trip to South Thailand, you wouldn't be a trip without the spicy yellow fish curry. So that's a fish curry. These are actually squid, a sweet sauce. So they were absolutely delicious. And of course the deep fried fish, absolutely brilliant. And of course the fried rice, seafood fried rice, lots of delicious prawns, squid. And I tried the sang som. It's actually a rum. So very nice. 40% rum, sang som on the rocks. 40% fire. Thai Soul, Rivertown Nights. Some flavors belong exactly where you find them. And that was pretty much the end of Pakpanang and the last night in Pakpanang. And then we headed to Nakhon Si Thammarat, of course, where the stupas, the main temple in town at Wat Phra Mahatharat, Wamaruwan. Don't get me to say that again because it's pretty hard. But yeah, it was quite a good time of year to visit Nakhon. Actually, it's building up to Songkran next month. It's going to be hot. So yeah, the main temple there in Nakhon Si Thammarat, of course, the picture of the king and the queen at the front there. All right, and then we were off to go and see Pitchy's parents. So we were traveling up country with Oscar and Dad, and we stopped into this farm, one of Pia's friends, and it's all these magnificent fruit growing called the salak. You can see them growing here, and they're quite a spiky fruit, and you peel them open, and they're kind of like a delicious fleshy fruit with a seed. You can see here she's pulled one open, and Dad was trying them. Absolutely delicious. Well, I tell you, I wasn't really quite sold on them to begin with, but those ones there in the syrup actually tasted all right. So you can see me rocking my my Leo t-shirt on tour, repping the Piers Brothers company, and of course we were in a Conci Tamarat, a dinner with a touch of Thai tradition. So we went to this famous restaurant in Nakhon Tamarat that has shadow puppets. So you can eat your meal and watch a shadow puppet show, and of course that's what is the local attraction or cultural attraction. And it was quite special because yeah, Oscar got to watch a we got to have dinner and Oscar got to watch a show. So we had a great evening. Dad actually bought some of these hard mangosteens from a street vendor. It was quite bizarre because they were rock hard, chat. Those mangosteens on the table there, rock hard. Normally they're very soft and fleshy, but yeah, Oscar had a good time. I tried a bit of everything. You can see there, I've got the fried mackerel with fried rice and the pork. Washing it all down with a delicious cold Leo. It was a great family dinner. As I said, with a show at the restaurant in Nakhon. Good food, cultural stories, and family time all in one place. Simple evening that felt uniquely Thai and quietly special. So yeah, we had our last night in Nakhon before we were going to head up country, as I said. So we headed up into Suratani, which is right near where you catch the boat over to Koh Phangan and Koh Samui. And just been keeping up with the fitness, going for a run, that 3K run along the hot street in Piers' parents' hometown, and of course past this crazy temple. Well, there's several temples here actually, all perched up on the mountain. You can actually walk up there if you're keen. Quite an amazing place. So check those temples out. Wow.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah, so 3Ks, as I said. Look at that, got my heart rate up to 173. It was hot. And yeah, my beer after my my run with Pitchy's mum, Oscar, was one hot afternoon in Suratani. And of course, what better way to endure the heat in Thailand to go to a waterfall? And yes, this waterfall was just right. It had let's see, Pitchy's there. I was getting right in on it. It's my new profile photo. Oscar having a ball with the local kids too. And even Dad got in on it. So great to have some cooling off up country. It was a warm afternoon, and Oscar wasted no time making new mates and splashing around like a local pro. And of course, as I said, the footy started. So there was an AFL game. Got to watch the Origin. Unfortunately, WA went down to the Vicks, but great having a beer with my dad watching the footy in Thailand. These are some of my photos of my dad. He was getting right in on it. There's a photo of me in the waterfall. Thanks, Dad, for that photo. Pitchy was getting in on it as well. It was a great afternoon, and of course, the reason we were going to Suratani was for the the Chinese New Year celebrations, and this is the offering on Chinese New Year. We're all dressed in red, killing it. Dad, my dad, Pitchy's dad, Oscar, getting his first little envelope for Chinese New Year. His very first Hong Bao, which is an envelope that we give to children, part of the luck and prosperity of the new Chinese year, the lunar year. So yeah, you can see we had a full offering table of chicken, duck, pork and liver, fruit, sweets, and a little celebratory drink. I think Itchy's dad meow there with the alcohol. Actually got him a bottle of Johnny Walker Black Label as well. So that was our Chinese New Year. So if you just joined the stream, just catching up on what I was doing on my hiatus, our Chinese New Year offering 2026. Of course, my photo from the waterfall, that is my new Facebook photo. And yeah, that was the offering table. Itchy's parents' place. We're all having a good time. So yeah, Itchy's mum, bless her tongue, she cooked up a storm for all of us. Itchy's dad meow with the firecrackers, rocking the Leo shirt. Of course, Oscar loves an icy cold drink in Thailand. Who doesn't? And after all the festivities in Surat, we moved on to Sishon, where we spent a night in this lovely place by the beach at Sishon. There it was a very nice villa, air-conned, all the coconut trees. Oscar loved the coconuts. Yeah, it was very nice, clean, modern, nice for a night's stay there. And yeah, we had our last dinner in Nakhon. It was a smorgasbord of seafood, including these delicious river prawns, which I've got to say were absolutely brilliant. And the even the deep fried squid there with the garlic and the mackerel steaks. Dad was saying cheers with the rest of the Hong Tong whiskey. It was really brandy that we got. I was raising a glass and so was beer. Oscar, he was already drinking his. Oh, little man, he just yeeted. And yeah, that was our holiday in Nakhon 2026. That's what we were doing while I was on hiatus. And of course, we headed back to Bangkok, where we the stopover before our trip home. We stayed at the Pullman here, the King Power, and it was a very nice hotel. Had my my computer all set up. I didn't end up streaming, but the internet was pretty nice there. It was a great room. We had a view of the pool. I went to the gym, which was on the other side of the pool here, and I was even pushing out a few Ks in the gym. So staying active on my holiday, keeping up the fitness. The jacuzzi actually was really nice. That jacuzzi, we ended up spending a few hours in that with Oscar. So it was the King Power Mahanakorn in the background there, the tallest building in Bangkok, which was quite impressive. And Yes, a memory from 6 years ago. Eating Isan food, drinking Leo with my beautiful wife. And this was another Instagram collage I did at the Pullman. The carp were amazing in the garden. Oscar was checking them out. He had a really good time. They had all the Chinese New Year lanterns and decorations. It was actually a great time of year to visit Thailand because a lot of the Chinese influence in Thailand, obviously a lot of the original ancestors in Thailand came from the east, from China. So a lot of their traditions carry on, including the Chinese New Year celebrations for the lunar year with the sweets and the offerings. And of course, couldn't not take some photos of the cakes at the cafe there. They were really delicious. Ended up having one of those green, I think they were called happy cakes or surprise cakes. They were really good. But yeah, the food, I got to say, the food absolutely delicious. If you like the spicy side of food, delicious chicken there with the sticky rice and the sauce, the papaya salad with the crab, absolutely delicious. This was the pork strips with the sticky rice, and of course the Isan sausage with the cabbage, ginger, and chili. That was my personal favorite. My personal favorite, I should say. So where's my chat gone? Personal favorite. Yeah, so I'm just taking a bit of a break from Arc Raiders to show you guys what I've been doing for the last couple of weeks. Yeah, the Isan sausage is my personal favorite for sure, and of course Oscar's favorite was the fried rice. All right, and as I said, yep, we spent the last day kicking it in the pool. It was very nice. We definitely had an awesome stay in Bangkok, and shout out to Oscar and my beautiful wife Pia for a fantastic holiday. It was really good holiday, and yeah, Oscar was serving full villain arc. Pitchy looking like she just realized who she's flying with, and me just happy to be between them at Chedai. Between them at the Chedai at Suvarnabhumi. Holiday memories made, bags packed, Jetstar boarding soon. Perth calling. So you do a Thailand trip, and yeah, that's how we got back to Bunbury. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I know you guys came here for me playing some Arc Raiders, but I thought I'd just do a quick catch up on what I've been doing in my hiatus. I hope you enjoyed that, and yeah, we're gonna jump back into some more Arc Raiders after a quick break. I'll be right back.
Ways.